to start in a seated position. So go ahead and take a moment to get whatever props you might need, grab a water bottle if you want it, and find a comfortable seat. I don't really care what your seat looks like, if you want to cross your legs or sit kneeling or maybe elevate your pelvis on a block. I just want you to be comfortable. Today is all about tapping in and serving what you need, and that could be different than me, and that's okay. Once you find that comfortable space, either on your yoga mat or your living room or wherever you are, I want you to activate the core a little bit just to support the spine. So that's a lift and then a gentle hug. So not a full belly tuck, but just a little activation there. Then relax the shoulders. Just release them away from the ears. Invite your hands to rest in your lap, palms face down today. That's just a little grounding technique we can use. And then turn your focus on you. So that might mean closing the eyes or just taking a soft gaze at the floor in front of you. And I just want you to take a moment to notice how you're doing, how you feel today. Notice any external stimulation that may be distracting you. Identify it and say, not right now. Just set it off to the side. And then notice anything going on internally. Any parts of your body that's speaking to you, reminding you that you need to be aware of it, maybe an injury or something tight. Notice where your breath is. How is it serving you today? Are you taking shallow breaths or deep breaths? And you're doing all this awareness practice without judgment, but just simply to tune in. Notice you. And then in this space, start to identify, grasp that control by grabbing onto your breath and starting to regulate the process. So I want you to practice inhaling to the count of 4, exhaling to the count of 5, and we'll go ahead and do that together. So exhale completely to prepare, and then inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out the nose, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your own, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Good. Flutter the eyes open. Inhale to the count of 4. Exhale to the count of 5. Good. Take a breath in. Sweep the arms out all the way up overhead. Allow the palms to touch, and then exhale those hands through the heart center space. Really push the palms in toward one another here. Reverse those steps. Take a breath in, elongate through the spine, lift the arms high, and then exhale, sweep the energy far and wide, release it into the earth. Palms can meet the ground. Big breath in, sweep those arms out all the way up overhead. Allow the palms to kiss, and then drive that energy through your heart center space. Really push the palms in toward one another here. One more time, just like that. Inhale, lift, lengthen, reach. Exhale, swim through the space alongside your body and allow the fingertips to meet the earth. Good. Inhale, sweep them high. Allow those palms to touch. And then exhale, drop it into your heart center space. Adding on a little bit. Inhale, lift the arms, take the gaze up high. Exhale, mini back bend. Cactus the arms, lift the chin up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift, draw the palms toward one another, neutralize the spine, and then exhale, we're going to round through the spine, let the chin drape towards the chest, and allow the palms to come forward in front of you. Full breath in, lift, lengthen through center. Exhale, cactus those elbows, take a mini back bend, any amount is fine. Good, find that lift, come through center, and then exhale, kind of like you're karate chopping into like wood or something in front of you. Beautiful, one more time. Inhale for length, and then exhale, round into the back body. Separate your shoulder blades, let the chin drape low. Good, inhale, lift up through center, a little side body stretch. Exhale, release the right arm down. Left arm is gonna reach up first and then overhead. Good. Again, inhale, find length. You can lift up out of the depth a little bit. And then at every exhale, your invitation is to extend a little deeper into the stretch. One more breath here. And out. Good. Inhale up through center. We'll take the same thing on the other side. Exhale, release the left arm down, and then reach that right arm up overhead. Again, as you breathe here, you can lift on those inhales and then saddle on the exhales. So we've got 2 more breaths. Good. Inhale up through center, extending arms long overhead. Exhale, twist and wrap to the right. Left hand comes to that right knee. Right hand is there as a support system behind you. Lift on the inhale, and then exhale, allow your twist to deepen. Good. Come up through center, take the arms long overhead. Maybe they're even getting tired at this point. It's okay. Twist and wrap the other side. Good. Full breath in. Full breath out. Maybe invite the gaze to just cascade off that left shoulder. Awesome. Come back through center. Take the hands behind you and release the feet out in front of you. We're going to take a wide stance with the heels, as wide as your yoga mat, or just past the hips if you don't have a mat. I don't care what way your fingertips face right now. We're not going to get too crazy about that. From here, it's a simple hello to the hips. Let the knees start to cascade side to side, a little windshield wiper action. Now you can move with the breath. Inhale up through center. Exhale, dip it over to one side. Release any built up energy, any stagnant energy in the hips. You could kind of hang out. If something feels good, listen to your body and serve it. Stay for a moment. Breathe there. Yep. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath here, just connecting. Take the knees through center. Heels come in, hips width distance apart, and roll close to the body. Fingertips are going to come facing towards your back this time. Really activate through the palms of the hand, through the heels. Big breath in, lift the belly, reverse tabletop. You want those hands underneath the shoulders, adjust as you need to. Engage the inner thighs here, lift the belly a little higher. Little play with the neck here, just let the head drape heavy behind you. Really notice what's going on in the neck and the shoulders, and then lift the chin in towards the chest. Activate the muscles in the front of your neck. There. Take the head back, let it drape, and then pull the chin towards the chest. Beautiful. Let the hips go. Cross the ankles, roll forward into tabletop position. Now here, allow the hands to land underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, toes can be tucked or untucked, totally your choice. Drape the belly heavy, open broad through the front of the heart. Take a breath in. And then exhale, round through the spine. Tip the tailbone low, let the head go. 2 more times. Inhale, open through the front of the body. And then exhale, round. Separate your shoulder blades, push long through the arms. Last one. Awesome. Come back through neutral. Take the hands, one palm print in front of the shoulders. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. Lengthen through your arms here. Really try to get that tailbone up towards the sky. Bend your knees a lot. Lengthen the arms a lot. And then release any tension in your neck. Let that go. Maybe a gentle nod yes, or a gentle shake no. Start to lengthen one leg at a time. Switch as it feels good for you. Good. Bend both knees. Sink the heels low towards the floor. Lengthen the arms. I'm going to ask you to bend the knees even more, even more, even more, and then lengthen the legs. Send the heels low. Good. Bend the knees. You can lift the heels, drop the hips, and then lengthen the legs. Release the heels. Good. Bend the knees, lift the heels, drop the hips, and then lengthen, drop the heels. One more time. Hello, quad muscles. Good. And lengthen. Good. Inhale, sweep that right leg up nice and high to the sky, and then open the hips to the right side of the room. Good. So bend the right knee, circle the ankle a couple times, move that energy into the hip, circle the knee. Good. Keep it open, lengthen that right leg,
bend the right leg. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Square the hips up off to the floor, and then release that right leg down next to the left. Other side, inhale, sweep the left leg high. Exhale, open the hips to the left side of the room. Bend the knee, circle the ankle. Send that energy into the knee. Good. Inhale, lengthen that left leg. Keep the body open to the left side of the room, and then exhale, bend the left knee. Heel towards glute. Inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, bend. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Square the hips off to the mat, and then release the left leg also. Full breath in. And out. Good. Inhale, lift that right leg nice and high to the sky. And then exhale, pull the knee towards the nose. We're going to shift forward and step that foot in between the hands. Drop your back knee to the floor, untuck your back toes, and then let the hips sink forward and down. Line that foot up underneath the body. Full breath in, lift off. Take off and find your low lunge. Now, you'll notice right now I have my hips really fluctuating forward. I want you to sit heavy here. Maybe take the hands to the top of the knee just to give a little bit of resistance and push the chest away from the leg. Good. Take the arms up. We're going to work with balance. Inhale here. Exhale, hands free. Lengthen that front leg. Inner thighs have to work to balance you. Good. Inhale, bend into that front knee. Exhale, lengthen and straighten. Engage the inner thighs to help you balance. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale. Maybe take that back bend. Cactus the elbows. And then exhale, lengthen the front leg, palms come together, karate chop. What? Good, one more time with this arm variation, open the heart. And then exhale, lengthen, karate chop, round the spine. Good, take the hands forward, lengthen the spine, and just fold over that right leg. Now you can play, point the front toes, flex the front toes. Just notice how that shifts the sensation into the ankle and the back of the calf. Then bend into that front knee. We're going to take it wider outside the right arm. Left hand plants, right arm extends high to the sky. Good. Take the hand behind you. Look behind you. Deepen the hips. Inhale. Take the hand forward. Land it on the inside of that right foot. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. We're going to step forward into our Malasana squat. So inhale. Launch off the back toes. Left foot lands outside that left hand. And then sink the hips. Elbows are coming to the inside of the thighs, palms together, again with that activation in the palms. Push, push, push. Full breath in, lift through the spine. Full breath out, sink the hips. Now, blocks are awesome. You can always build up a little seat for you if you're feeling a lot on the knees or in the hip joint. This practice of rejuvenation, listening to ourselves and really serving what we need is what today is all about. So listen, tap in, feel it out. Maybe try a couple different options. One more breath here. And out. Plant the hands, lengthen the legs, send the hips up, nice and high to the sky. Invite the feet back toward one another. Toes touch, heels can have a sliver of light. And then inhale, lengthen through the spine, kickstand the hands on the shins. Exhale, bend the knees in and out, fold forward into the legs. Let the head go. Good. Plant the hands, step your way back to your plank pose. Line those shoulders up overneath the wrist. Engage the inner thighs toward one another. And then exhale, release all the way down to the belly. Untuck your toes, hands plant. Inhale, activate the back body. Lift the chest up, inhale out. Notice how much pressure you have in your hands and see if you can activate the back body a little bit more to hold this baby cobra. Last inhale. Exhale, release your cobra down, let it go. Push up into your tabletop, tuck the toes, and then send the hips back up once more. Other side, inhale the left heel nice and high, and then exhale, pull that knee through center. We're landing it at the top of our mat. Release the back knee down, untuck those back toes. Full breath in, sweep the arms up high, low lunge, sink, melt. Good. Now, remember, we're going to move into our mobility exercise here. So, engage the inner thighs, activate the core. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen that front leg. Just notice any balancing that is required of you to get this. Inhale, take it forward. Exhale, lengthen. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. You're good with the legs. We're going to add on the arms. Inhale, cactus the elbows open through the front of the heart. Exhale, drive those hands toward one another, karate chop and round. This is a lot of balancing. We're shifting our focal point, we're shifting our center of gravity, and we're having to do a lot of work in the legs. So this is the mental work. This is your mind yoga. You're having to think a lot, and it's good. Good. This last time, lengthen that front leg, fold and release. Now we're working towards a hamstring stretch. Notice what happens when you point the front toes, flex the front toes. Just tune in, check in, and take what serves you today. Good. Then back into that front knee. Take it wider than the left hand. Let the hips stay sunk really low. Inhale the left arm high. And then exhale, simply take the left arm behind you, look behind you, hello twist. Good, inhale, take it all the way back forward, left hand comes underneath the left shoulder. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. We're gonna launch forward just like we did last time into our Malasana squat. Go ahead and take what you need to step it forward, sink those hips, and then take the elbows to the inner thighs for support. It's kind of like a kickstand. Again, you got that option to prop that booty up on a block. You're gonna get all the same goodness in the inner thighs. Good, spread those knees wide. Really activate through the base of the feet. Lengthen through the spine. That's a lot of core work. And then push into the palms. Good. Release the right arm down inside that right leg. Left arm extends high to the sky. Maybe turn the palm behind you, bend the elbow, and come in behind the low back. Good. If you're into a bind, you haven't warmed up the shoulders, you're welcome to go ahead and bind around that right leg. Good. Release wherever your arm variation is. And come back through center. Left arm is going to be invited inside that left thigh. Inhale your right arm high. Use the exhale to deepen the twist. Maybe that means coming into a half or a full bind. Beautiful, y'all. Come back through center. Lengthen the legs. Fold forward over the thighs. Invite the feet back toward one another. Kickstand the hands on the legs. Take a deep inhale to lift, lengthen, extend, and then exhale, straight legs this time, forward fold over. Good. Plant the hands, step your feet back to your plank pose, shoulders over those hands. Take a breath in, and then exhale, release to the belly. Untuck your toes, big breath in, sweep the chest off the floor, any amount. Right away, exhale, let it go. This time we're gonna pulse. Again, inhale, lift, activate the back body. And then exhale, let that go. One more time. Maybe this time plant the hands next to the low ribs, lengthen the arms and float the hips. Beautiful. Drop the knees to the floor, sit the hips back towards the heels and lengthen the arms out overhead. Allow your forehead to find the earth. Just coming into a comfy child's pose. The wider your knees go, the more space you're going to find for that chest to dump towards the floor. Good. Walk the hands over to the right. Side body stretch, really root through that left hip. Come back through center and over to the other side. You have 2 breaths here. Come back through center. Start to walk your hands in towards your body. We're going to come back to where we started in a seated position. So cross the legs, sit your hips back behind the heels. Good. Take the hands, stack one over the other, right over the heart. Feel the heat from your own hands, sending love into your body. Close the eyes. Tap back in. Your job right now is to notice and feel. Has anything shifted in your breathing, in the pace of your thoughts?
Has your attention remained fully on the present moment through this practice, or did you find that you were distracted? This is the homework. Paying attention. Good. Take the hands toward one another. Start to create friction by rubbing them together. Generate heat for your living, breathing, beautiful beings. And then turn the palms towards me, towards the external environment, and send your love out to the world. Good. Take the palms back toward one another. Bow the chin in towards the chest. In this space, we acknowledge that we are all living, breathing, beautiful, capable beings. By finding the light in me, I serve and honor you finding the light within you. Thank you for joining me today. From my heart to yours, namaste.